I'm ready, y'all. I'm ready. Show me Geras. I want to see Geras' moveset. Does he have Sand Trap? Does he have something cool that replaces Sand Trap? What's going on? What's going on with Smoke? Does he have Smoke Bomb? Does he have crazy teleporting strings like MKX? What's good? What's good with Ashra? What's good with Ashrah, aka Human Devourer? No, I'm just kidding. Yo, Pug, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. I got the alert box turned off right now since I'm recording, but thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Holy crap. Thank you so much. All right, let's go, y'all. We got that combat cast. That combat cast. I'm fucking ready. I'm ready to see Geras. They don't like Geras because they fear us. Oh my God, jump scaring me.
The
Chill.
combat cast starts now.
Let's go. Get by these birthday shouts quick. I'm trying to see Geras.
All right, and welcome.
Let's go. Let's go.
To the new Combat Cast. We're so excited to be back. I know it's been a while. Been very busy getting some trailers out there. We've been at Evo.
Yep.
Which we'll talk about in a little bit. There it is. Yep.
I was waiting for it.
Combat cast, combat cast. There it is. There it is.
Very excited.
Wow.
Okay. So here's the deal. We're going to introduce ourselves. I am Tyler Lansdowne.
What's up, Tyler?
What's
up, man?
NetherRealm Studios.
I am Derek Kurtzik.
Yo, what's good, Derek? What's good, bro?
NetherRealm Studios.
Hi, I'm Tiago, and I am a art
good,
development
Tiago.
director, also here at NetherRealm Studios.
Oh.
Weird.
Oh,
we all work together.
What are the chances?
So today we're going to talk with Tiago in a little bit about sort of creating stages and how that whole system works. And then after that, Stephanie's going to come by and we're going to run through some characters with you. We have Geras today, Ashra, and Smoke.
Oh.
So we're going to do a character breakdown of all 3 of those characters. And at the end of the stream today, we're going to have a fight that QA put together, which again, like they did last time, is awesome, with Lee May and I believe Smoke.
What
a fun little fatal ending, I would say.
What about the belt battle?
It's coming back.
It's coming back?
Not today.
Oh, I have something for that.
Go ahead.
He's scared, folks. He's scared.
Very scared of the belt.
Yo, what up, Wolfray? What up, Devil?
Hope to have one of those coming for you really soon.
What up, Panda? What up,
other than
Drax?
that,
What up, Pi?
well, we got new
What up,
collectibles, by the way.
Nora?
New collectibles from Sideshow and Iron Studios.
Nice.
Classic Sub and Scorpion.
That's Scorpion, and that's Sub-Zero.
That is correct. That is why you're the art development director. Is that what it is?
Hey,
Yeah.
nice to meet you all. Thanks.
No,
Thanks
no.
for having me.
First thing down, he knows some of the characters in the game.
Very important. Very important.
Yeah.
So before we start, if you weren't watching during the Evo broadcast from the finals, we did show a new trailer.
Oh, and it's a good one.
And it got... first of all, thank you so much for all the kind comments about it.
We did?
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah. It's kind of,
Well,
it was
you
kind
know
of a
what?
thing.
You know
it's
what?
kind of a thing.
You know, let's take a look at it right now.
What?
Let's do it.
Again?
Let's go. Let's go. Rerun. I'm down. Dude, you know what's crazy is I watched my reaction because everyone's roasting me for calling Cyrax Sector. And Cyrax was on the screen for a long time, and I still called him Sector. I'm such an idiot.
You just shape
Such a dummy.
anything you want. I can shift only between this and my natural form. Whoa. That I could take human form made me a freak among my people. I was terrorized. Run out. You misread my intentions, princess.
Man, Frost has no, I don't know if y'all who are watching me on YouTube and Twitch,
I am Ashra.
if y'all have watched like Ketchup and Mustard's Frost breakdown, but she has no ambush attack. That's interesting. I feel like to be a top tier cameo in this game, you're gonna have to have a good ambush attack, right? You know what I mean? Because that was like the cheapest thing about like everyone thought like Kano was like the best cameo in the stress test, right? And I feel like that was why, right? Because like you could just throw out knives anytime. Like you were getting attacked, fucking throw out knives. You were about to lose your turn, throw out knives. Frost can't do anything like that.
Ashrah and Sizos, come. The monks must prepare you for war. You will accept chaos by choice or by force.
Killing one realm to free another is a heinous proposition. One I won't let you fulfill.
Yeah, I'm sure if Frost gets going, her offense is better as a cameo than like ambush attack characters, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh, so first, the reason Havoc can remove his limbs is because he gets pleasure instead of pain from pain, and he instantly regenerates. That's like his power. Dude, I was saying on Twitter that I feel like there's too much like love put into like Serena's design for her to just be a cameo. Because if you look at every other cameo, they just have like some basic outfit from like the old games. But Serena, she's got like a whole new design and then like a demon form. Slightly increased stream volume. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to talk over it real quick, so I lowered it a little bit.
Take your chaos elsewhere.
Nah, Brazzy, not yet.
There we are. The Banished, new trailer. Showed it at EVO. Thank you again, like I was saying earlier, for all the amazingly kind comments about it. Awesome. Just like the team. I mean, obviously, you see a trailer like that. There is just all hands are in that somewhere, and it's just a beautiful trailer. People thought maybe it was just going to be Reptile. Was a little bit more.
Yeah, no, it really is showing off the 3D era characters, and we're bringing them back. We've listened. We're excited to like put a new spin on some of these characters that people haven't seen for 16 years or so, right? And to give them new life and new personalities, and to make Reptile probably the coolest he's been in quite some time.
And the cutest.
And the cutest.
Let us go one by one. We'll start with you, Tiago. But
Yeah.
what was your what stood out to you about the trailer? What part
So
made you excited?
there's really two things. I'm gonna pick one, but like
You can do two. You're our
I can
guest.
do 2.
You're
Okay,
our
I'm gonna
guest.
do 2. Okay,
Thanks,
first,
cheers.
Guests are allowed to.
I'm like an old school Reptile guy. I love Reptile, so just seeing him again and seeing the fan reaction to him has been incredible. So that's awesome. But also seeing the corrupted living forest.
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah,
we
yeah,
see a spooky living forest, not
Right.
the really nice, cute
People
one
were
we saw
wondering
before.
if there's some of the dark stages will be
Right.
returning,
There
and the
it
Banished
is.
trailer
Starts with a banger of a dark
It
one.
starts with a really dark
Yeah,
one.
there's like I think flesh and body parts and
I
I don't know
know.
what's going on there.
I'm not ready to talk about
Okay,
that one yet.
okay,
You know,
okay.
we'll just
So
have
don't
to
worry.
wonder what that one
They're
is.
there.
Okay.
They're there. They are there.
Okay.
Mr. Kurtzik.
Yeah. For me, it was Havoc punching the opponent during the fatal blow so much that he breaks his own hands off and then stabs them in the head with the bones. I think it's awesome. I love it.
Awesome. Mine would be the Reptile, the death roll.
Oh yeah.
Just the blop, 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 blop. I love that. It's brutal and just it's super imaginative coming from a
Yeah.
reptile like that. Like
Absolutely.
we all know what that
I was,
death roll
I was
is.
We've
hitting
all
you
been
with
there.
that. I was hitting you with that yesterday.
I like
We're
when
hitting you
Reptile eats up Melina. Gobble,
Remember
gobble.
that. Well, that's great.
See? Tyler, salty about losing.
I don't know.
Salty.
Yeah.
You lost too though.
I did. Hey.
Yo, it's good,
It
Christy.
was about the fun we had.
It was, and that's what it's all about. So let's talk real quickly. Tell us your job. What do you do?
Well, he told us his job. He started
So
with
I'm
that.
in. I'll get into it. So I'm an art development director, which means that I help the development of characters and environments. So I work with our extremely talented in-house art team and our external partners.
who do amazing work.
Incredible work. All the credit goes to them. I'm here, but like really all the love and admiration goes to them because yeah, they have put together some incredible art this game, and we're really proud of what
And the
game
level of
looks
detail that there is in literally everything.
Tiago,
Even the
you're a
fun
beast
little
too, man.
Easter
Give
eggs.
yourself a pat on the back, bro.
Ooh, there's a lot of
Stop
fun
being so
little
humble.
Easter eggs. We've been able to put a lot of them in the environments, and we're really happy about that.
I feel like almost like I mean the stage is just every game they keep getting better, keep getting more intricate, and they tell their own story.
Yeah.
They're almost like a character within the game themselves. There's stuff going on in the background you got to keep your eye on. It's really
Absolutely. And with the new consoles, right? Like we've been able to do much more in the backgrounds than we've been able to in the past.
New consoles, let's go.
Scenarios,
Even more snow, even more rain.
Give you some visual variety to the levels.
Give it life.
Give it life.
Give it life.
Let's talk kind of start to finish how this occurs.
Yeah. So I brought some artwork along with me, so we can we're gonna look at some concepts of the living forest, and we're gonna look at some speeds first. So if you want to cue them up, the first, our first step here when we start designing a background is we start with these speeds. Now we say speeds, but these are pretty fleshed out.
Reminds me of like a
concepts, and
Crash
full credit
Bandicoot
goes to
level.
Our environment concept artist in the studio here, Joe Zanko, who did a number of these. There should be 3 of these if you want to kind of,
How
go
long does
through
a
them
speed
real quick.
take?
It really depends on the level of like.
Oh, yeah, it's
completeness that you
MK11
get to
characters.
them.
What the hell?
I
Get
would
this
say
shit outta here,
these
man.
probably,
We don't care about that game no
between
more.
All of them about a week to get a sheet of them done.
It's funny they're called speeds, but then they're full blown pieces of art.
They are full-blown pieces of art.
Get
And what we
MK11
do
off
with
my
these
screen,
speeds
man.
is we find areas
There, thank you.
of interest in them, and then kind of combine them into a final concept, right? So we'll find like, hey, we like the way this tree looks in this one, or we like the composition of this speed.
Pick and
then
choose
we
and-
pick and choose, and we kind of combine it and Frankenstein it.
It's like an
into-
amalgamation of like many speeds into
Absolutely.
one thing that everybody agrees on.
Everyone agrees on, yeah. So we have a final concept with like a top-down kind of a view here. Here we go. So this is what the final concept
Whoa.
for Living Forest looks like. And then we also do a top-down to just kind of help, spatially kind of figure out how this thing is laid out. And this really helps our 3D environment art team. So like
This
Corey,
also shows some depth.
it does. It absolutely does. Yeah. And that's really important with our shoebox levels, right? Like we really want to have that depth and that parallax. So as you're kind of moving back and forth on the fight line, you have that, things kind of come in and go out of view. And it really kind of gives you that cool depth.
Is there any fun little creatures or anything inside that environment?
Ooh, there's a lot of fun little things like the whole idea behind the Living Forest, this game. If you want to pull up the pan, we can talk up. Yeah, here we go. So
I'm here to
a lot
tell
of
you right now,
the fun little things
we
with
don't
this
care. Let me tell you,
version
we don't care.
of the Living Forest has been that,
But
the
I'm trying to
trees
see
are
Geras,
almost
man.
like
Come
these
on, y'all.
ancestral kind of guardians that like they're tied to different families. So you have almost like offerings at the base of all of those trees of people that coming into the Living Forest year after year, kind of depositing these different offerings to the trees. And we have like little baby trees too that are just
Little
starting
baby
out.
trees. Oh, little baby trees.
Little baby trees.
These
so-
trees don't look like they want to eat anybody.
They don't. No, these are really nice trees.
Did you get
know?
the 5-legged deer in or no?
That's for something else.
Oh, gotcha.
And just like the sweet like God rays coming through the trees, and like
Yeah.
it's great how like as you see it pan, how deep you can see how far
Yeah.
back the forest actually goes.
Exactly.
And just adding that depth to a fighting game, it makes it feel so living and so living.
It's a forest.
That's
It's
living.
Right.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
it's just cool to see how deep it can go.
Absolutely, and even with things like JT, who does all of our lighting with the different lighting scenarios, right? Like even the different lighting scenario for Living Forest gives it a completely different vibe, right?
That's
like
awesome.
we've seen it in a couple of trailers in the past, but yeah, I think it really helps. So huge shout out to the lighting guys, to the environment guys,
The
Corey,
art team
Pico,
all around.
everyone.
Absolutely.
Like honestly, fantastic work.
Thank you so much. Anything else you'd like to add about like
Beating
the stages,
Tyler.
beating
Oh,
me?
sorry.
What some of your favorite things about your job are? Anything
Oh
like that?
man, I think the best thing about my job is just the people I work with, right? I normally get sick of you guys are gonna get sick of me just shouting people out, but like really, it is such a group effort. Everyone here is putting in hard work to make this thing look as good as it can, and I think it really shows, and I'm incredibly proud of the team and the product.
And just the responses we've gotten to a lot of the new stages that people saw in the trailer, I hope those definitely buoy you all and make you feel happy
absolutely.
because
Tell you
they're
right
just
It
like
now.
makes us so happy to see.
so many
care.
cool
Let me tell-
comments
let me
about
tell
it.
you,
So
we don't
people were like, stages are beautiful, but a lot of them are bright, and Where's the dark? Oh, well.
Oh, you brought the darkness.
Here
Here's
you
some
are.
darkness.
Yeah,
Here's
so-
some darkness.
So don't worry.
Yeah.
We knew.
We got you covered. We got you covered.
So-
Don't worry.
Well, thank you so much for coming by and showing
Yeah,
this stuff.
course.
Stages look awesome. Such a big part of the game. Such a like I said, its own character of the game, and it adds so
know.
much flavor and awesomeness to
I'm
it.
excited for people to get their hands on it and go through every little
Very
little
soon.
inch.
It's
Yes,
coming. It's very soon.
Coming. It's coming. It's coming.
So we'll let you get back to doing some stage stuff, looking at some speeds. No, Still not?
Probably. Yeah,
Probably.
I probably got to do that today.
See, I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play you a quick trailer. You've probably already seen about our DLC, but it's still awesome. So we're gonna show it again, so we can get Stephanie in behind and you can get out. So,
I'm gonna lay down on the back there.
Yeah. Please do.
Yeah.
fine by me.
I'm gonna
Just wanna
miss
hang
you.
out.
Don't leave.
I won't. I
So
won't.
thank you very much for coming,
Thanks for having me.
and we will be back shortly with some character breakdowns.
All right, y'all. We're almost there. We're getting there.
The battle between good and evil is eternal.
Whoa, who's that? Who's that? Who's that? Whoa. Is that Jonah Jameson? Whoa. Whoa, is that Kotal Khan? Whoa, who's that? Whoa, who is that? Who are those characters?
All right, awesome.
Let's go, Stephanie, let's go.
Trailer. I'm sure a lot of you have seen it, but it's always cool to see. So excited.
Homelander.
Peacemaker.
Ermac for me. So we have 3 and the rest.
Yes.
Sorry about them all.
Yeah.
Ermac's your guy. He was
yes.
your MK9 man when I first met you.
He's never
Ermac
been
was
an
the
Ermac
first-
fan. This is cap right
name
now.
I mean, I played the.
I've
the
never
game,
heard of
but
Tyler
yeah,
liking
I was
Ermac.
Deeply into it. First man I ever had.
True.
So very exciting. Let's welcome Stephanie
Hello.
to the cast. Going to go over some characters today. Very excited about that. Before we do that, I want to talk about our trip to Evo.
Oh yeah.
I think just on behalf of all of us, I'd like to thank everyone who was able to be there and play the game and give us such wonderful compliments and things you want to
If
see.
they don't give birthday
that's
shouts,
the
I'm
thing
gonna
about
get
these
pissed.
people. That's awesome.
Right.
But we got so many great comments, and it was just really cool seeing everyone and hanging out and watching you play the game and enjoy it. Comments?
Yeah, it's super fun when you see people do like the fatal blows or the fatalities for the first time, and they're like, "Oh my god," and then laughing and enjoying it. It's awesome because you work on something for like years, and I've seen Johnny Cage's fatality 8,000 times.
Yes.
But seeing
Yes.
someone see it for the first time, they're just like, "That is crazy." It's a great feeling.
You sometimes you're so in working on the game and just getting that excitement from
Right.
the new eyes.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right.
Derek.
Well, my favorite thing about Evo was just like the fans, getting to spend time with the fans, the influencers in our booth.
I'm a big fan of Derek. I fuck with him
hanging out
heavy.
with them, finally meeting some
I
of them
fucks
that
with
we've been
Derek
watching
heavy.
for years, right?
But get on the gears, man. Let's go.
And then also these sweet ass shoes. Big fan of these sweet ass Evo shoes.
nice.
Love those. But really just hanging out with the fans and like seeing them go from the end of the line up to playing and then being like, I'm getting back in line because they just love the experience. And also there was some updates and changes, right? A little bit of a movement change, right?
People liked that.
And people really, really dug that. And it just goes to show, yeah, we're always listening and everything's still a work in progress, right?
Right.
Yes.
And that should be said right now too about just the gameplay you're going to see. There might be things that change. I think remember correctly, there's a combo I created called the Dundee with Kano, which
Yep.
worked for some streams, and then some balances.
It went
happened.
bye.
It went
went
bye.
bye-bye.
I still hear about the Dundee. Real quick for me about Evo, the being on stage and being able to debut the trailer for everyone was really fun and interesting and cool, like a bucket list experience. Being able to show that for our entire team here
Yeah.
and be sort of them for a moment was really cool. Want to thank Rick.
Oh,
of
yeah.
course, for giving us the opportunity to show our game off and things like that.
And Evo just was great. It was absolutely great.
Yes.
Had such a wonderful time. Stephanie, what was your favorite moment?
Oh, it's got to be the grand finals of the MK11 tournament. What a tremendous ending for not just that tournament, but kind of the competitive life of MK11 as the main stage game.
What do I hate the most?
Mirror matches.
That mirror match was incredible.
Yes.
Yeah, it was
Absolutely.
incredible. My heart was pounding. I was
Absolutely.
incredible. My heart was pounding. I was completely invested in the moment. It could have gone either way. It ended in a crushing blow.
Right.
You can't write drama better than that.
Right.
Fantastic.
Yep. Congrats, Ninja Killer.
Yes.
Great
Yes.
job.
Yeah,
Great
I don't
job.
like
Everyone
Fujin,
who
but the mirror
competed
matches were
through
hype
a
though.
lifetime.
The twins.
Fujin's only
the
boring
entire
against
top
like other
six,
characters, I feel
everybody
like.
entered, and yeah,
But in the mirror, he can
last
actually like
2
deal with
years. I think
himself.
it's
You know what I mean?
Definitely, every game we release, the level of play gets higher and higher. You know, players now train better, have better online,
Right.
just smarter, more experienced, and all that. And that just continued with 11.
And my main guy, Foxy Grandpa.
Yes.
Keep being Foxy.
Let's talk about.
Yes.
I mean, honestly, there's people will call them the goats of the game. Mine is probably Foxy, just for his consistency.
Very few people played MK9 at the highest level and have continued in every game we release.
If there's
It
a
is
top 8,
very
Foxy
impressive.
will 1000% be there.
And he's hella cheeky.
Cheeky. Good one. There we go. So that was Evo. Thank you again for showing up. If you were able to be there, and if not, hope you'll be able to see everything on stream.
Yep.
And really enjoy it because it was great for us. And
Folks, he's
much-
cheeky as fuck.
Let's move on.
Are we
Alright,
doing
you wanna
this? We
see
jumping
Smoke?
in?
Yep, we're going to talk about Smoke today.
Let's
So
go.
Today we're going to talk about we're taking a character from a bunch of different trailers. We're doing
Right.
Smoke. Then we're going to do Ashra.
Ashra.
And then Geras.
Yes.
Yep.
Let's go.
All right, so let's start with Smoke. I
Yep.
think when you think about Smoke throughout the last 30 years now, I think mobility is one of the things I think of. You look at when he was a secret character in MK2, he had super fast walk speed. He could walk up and throw you in like 2 seconds. Then you look at MK3, he had Human had the teleport punch, and then Robot had the teleport uppercut, and then all the way into MK9, he had the phase, the shake, smoke bomb teleport. Like, I think he's always been a character that can get in.
Always had mobility. Always
Exactly.
had mobility and ways to close the gap and also be right on top of you. Teleport punch.
Right. He's dangerous from full screen anywhere you want to hit a button. He has an opportunity to blow you up for it, and that continues in MK1. So let's take a look.
Let's do it.
But first,
Let's
let's
go.
talk about his normal attacks. One of the new things you might notice is he has this knife, which is a karambit, which is from Indonesia, I believe. And he uses it in most of his normal attacks. You can see he has this slicey dice.
Slicey
He looks
dice,
fast.
yep.
He looks fast.
He's just cutting you up.
Low slice,
There goes your Achilles.
He looks quick. Quick normals, quick movement.
jabs, and his throw.
Oh, right under the mouth. That's the worst. Yeah.
Another noteworthy thing about his normal attacks is he has a really good long distance overhead, which is his back two.
Yep. That definitely covers some space. That's for dang sure. And that's gonna put him right where he wants to be up close, right?
Exactly. And it is complemented by a low that could be a combo starter.
So he's got instantly the low overhead mix-ups.
Exactly.
The blender.
The blender.
Yes. Yeah, I think he's going to be an awesome mix-up character. So let's go over his special moves. You can kind of see how he plays up close. So
Ooh,
how
that
does
jump
he
kick was
get
good looking
that
too.
50 going?
Yeah.
So the first thing we'll talk about is his anti-air options. One of his brand new special moves is this anti-air knife toss. Jump.
Oh,
Catch you in the
nailed
air
it.
And pull you in. Jump again. And if you EX it, he pulls you right up with a bunch of recovery. And then you can
So no
actually
combo,
use
huh?
that.
Kind of like
Right.
Brains Down back
So
one, but no
he has his
combo.
own kind of get over here, if you will.
Exactly.
He's patrolling the skies.
Yes. So he also has a new take on the classic smoke bomb. He throws the smoke bomb into the air and then will drop down. This will track the opponent. So up close, he'll be real quick, and even full screen. He'll always go behind them, and it's an overhead.
Oh, jeez. Okay. So
Now.
constantly closing the distance.
Exactly. So if you read a projectile, if you think they're crouch blocking because of the low, you can go for that. And the EX version has an extra special property. Instead of dropping down and doing that attack, he'll just drop down and he'll be invisible.
Ah! 'Cause
Whoa.
that's what you want, is to deal with somebody with overheads and lows and invisible.
Right.
Yeah,
so
sounds
if
like
you
great.
were thinking, I don't know, that back two, I bet I could react to that.
Right.
How do you react to an overhead that you literally
Can't
cannot?
see.
Okay, Smoke looks cool. He looks cool.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Low pokes, low pokes. Get.
So another special move is the classic teleport. This time it starts as a low, then goes into the teleport.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
So if you EX it, you get a combo starter.
And that punch is very like.
So you'll be blocking low, but you can react with to that one with like in block overhead or maybe even interrupt
You
it.
also can cancel this one.
It's gonna be like the mind game.
Okay.
Ooh, a cancel on the teleport?
Nope. I commit. Okay. At all times.
You do.
And there's a fun property. If you EX cancel it, he turns invisible.
Okay, so you can go invisible in other ways.
I tried to find you, but you punched me first.
And lastly, he has a new take on his phase teleport move. He will phase through, go full screen no matter where you are.
That's
then
far.
Attack, and this can be used not just to close the gap, and check the opponent, but it can go under fireballs. So,
Yeah, we're not gonna be throwing
Let's see
8
if you can do
projectiles
it.
against this guy.
Oh, wow. First time Lanny.
there
Wow.
you go.
Wow.
And this can also be canceled.
I was just going to
Oh
ask.
wow, it can be canceled?
So instead of, you make a hard read on a projectile, it has a lot of recovery, you can actually stop right in front of them and get a full punish.
And go into your business.
Going
Or-
to the business.
Exactly. If they're blocking, you can go ahead, stop in front of them, go for
This fool's about to be annoying, y'all.
jump over, throw.
He's about to be annoying,
Whatever
just like
you want.
MKX.
Cool. Did you do his throw yet?
I did.
Oh, okay.
How?
Oh, yeah, under the mouth. Didn't want to see it again. Just kidding.
When you're playing a smoke, what kind of?
Ooh,
what
and
are
did
you
you
looking
y'all see
for?
that disjointed jump
Great question,
punch?
And I'm always a big fan of pointing out that you could shore up on your weaknesses. Like, you'll notice he doesn't have a traditional projectile.
Correct.
So you could give him someone like Sonya who has ring toss. Or you can double down on what you have and maybe get even bigger combos. Or maybe you can use someone who has new combo starters and mix-ups options. But what I picked here is Cameo Sub-Zero, who makes counter zoning even better because he has a really nifty, tricky move where he coats you in ice armor and you become projectile immune.
Oh.
So
What?
let's wait for it to refresh.
For sure.
Fireball me.
Fireball me.
Take no damage at all.
Just absorbing
From
fireball
multiple
and walking
projectiles.
And he's taking no damage from that?
down. Correct.
Zoning's gonna be
What?
ass in this
He
game.
also
They made
can
zoning
invisible.
trash.
But now
Oh,
I want
okay.
to spam it out now.
Yeah, so you pointed out earlier, one of the best things to do when someone's invisible is to start spamming projectiles.
Just walk through
While he's
projectiles.
trying to move around. He can literally use Sub-Zero, become projectile immune, be invisible, teleport behind you, and then.
Yeah, it's like Jade's glow. Yeah.
That's very sneaky.
He is sneaky.
That's
I
very
think,
sneaky. Sneaky ninja.
and that's a great key word there, ninja, because I don't think Smoke's ever been this much of a ninja, in my opinion. I think it's pretty rad.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm loving it. I think it's very cool. You know me, I'm one of those in-your-face kind of players.
You do like rushing down.
Nothing but risk.
I think I had to remind you of the block button.
Yeah, smoke
Yeah,
looks
yeah,
nasty.
yeah.
I would even argue
And yeah, he
gross.
definitely feels like he's going to be high risk, but really, really flashy, very, very quick.
And that's when you talk about like how you want to deal with smoke as an opponent. Risk.
Right, yeah, I think you're going to have kind of two strategies. One
Yeah,
would be
Smoke looks broke.
Accept that he's going to counter zone you. Your fireballs are not going to be super efficient. Just play the game, patient, bait him out, punish him. Or rush down the rushdown guy. And like someone like Liu Kang who might have faster normals up close, be able to poke him out, go for your own mix-ups, that kind of stuff.
Got it.
Cool.
But he is definitely going to bait mistakes, punish people that are, getting too big for their britches, and then go for big combos and all that. I think he's going to be really exciting to watch.
Awesome. We should probably take a look at the. You have anything more?
No, I think we should show you the Fatal Blow.
Let's do it.
So, this also goes with this theme. It is
Oh, he has Frost Stand 3. That's
tracking
cool.
memory where you on screen, and it's an overhead. So check out this.
All right. Blam.
Wait, the fatal hits anywhere? Yeah, throwing projectiles against him is like always gonna be a bad idea. I feel like.
So, any last notes about smoke?
No, I'm just really excited to see like the really creative players mix him up with different cameos and stuff, and then go crazy with the cancels and all that. I think it's going to be really cool.
Yeah,
His anti-zoning looks even better than MKX. That's crazy.
For this like ballet of destruction, where everything's
Yes.
just moving around, flipping out, all that sort of thing. So that's super exciting.
I'm excited to get to play him. Like, he looks more of like this type of characters that I would be into. Just rush down, constant pressure.
Select out the Kang.
You got it.
Nope. All right.
Yeah, definitely a character I could see you getting. On,
Yeah.
For sure.
So, yeah, I think Smoke's probably going to be in my rotation of characters, my repertoire, if you will. See how you handle it.
Hopefully well.
Yeah, and I think Smoke's a character that's changed throughout the last 30 years.
Oh, he was my absolute favorite in MK3, right?
He's literally been a robot, and I think this is probably the most ninja-like. His animations and all that, the use of the karambit, I think is really neat.
So we're going through this stream is sort of like we're kind of hitting a character from most of the trailers we've shown. We got Smoke from earlier. We got Geras coming up from his solo shot, and now let's tell us a little bit about Ashrah.
So, Ashrah is from Mortal Kombat Deception. She was then in Armageddon, and she's been absent for 17 years. There's a whole bunch of fans who have never even seen her in a game because they may have started with X or, who knows what MK9.
Yeah.
This is really exciting, and I am super happy to see this.
This is a brand new character for a lot of our newer players. Right.
And it's been so long since we've seen her. She's kind of been redesigned and reimagined anyway. So she's got a real fresh coat of paint. So let's check her out.
Let's do it.
All right.
So Ashra is a demon who has found an artifact, the Chris. It's a mystical sword. And when she slays demons with it, it purifies her soul. So she fights with the Chris all the time. And you could imagine that gives
Oh, that
her
jump-in looks
exceptional
broke, y'all.
Good range.
That jump-in looks
How
broke.
many bad things do you think she's done that she's constantly having to
That
purify
jump-in
her
looks
soul?
busted.
She's literally a demon from the nether realm. So I think she's been a bad girl.
All right.
She's been through it.
All right. She's done a few bad things.
You can see almost all of her normal attacks use her weapon. Like, she's got a super good uppercut.
Which is going to give her good range
Yeah,
instantly.
even her sweep uses her sword.
Little bop there.
Is that the professional term?
Yeah,
for the
we all
bop?
know that's the bop.
I've played against Dan in Cinematics plays a lot of Ashrah, and the range she keeps you at is one of those sort of frustrating ranges.
Right. Let's go over her throw. The slashy slash.
The slashy slash. We got a bop. We got a slashy slash. Ooh, little frost throw.
And now let's go over special moves because they are very neat. She has a really unique play style. So the first thing she has is projectile, which is not a typical fast, tiny projectile. It takes
Yeah, it's kind of slow, but it looks like it's a mid.
does not go full screen, and it's not the fastest in the world, but it reaches almost to the top of the screen.
So you're not jumping it.
Exactly.
Right.
And you're not ducking it.
Exactly.
Good one,
She
Tyler.
also has crisscross, which is a sword slash, which is an excellent combo ender, and control kind of the ground and the air. And what's one of the ways you beat like long range footsie tools?
You beat?
Beat it, yeah, by jumping. So you could say crisscross makes you
Jump.
Wow. You really set these up.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I don't understand why people say this is cringe. I don't.
No, not at all.
It's my least favorite term on the internet, by the way.
So, did any of the attacks you were just showing have EX versions?
Yes. In fact, I'll show one right now. The sword uppercut, which when you EX it, allows her to combo.
Awesome. But the projectile and the crissity-crossity?
They just do more damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
And I think crisscross has a pop-up.
Okay, cool.
So thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, team, no problem.
And then lastly, we have the ghost dash. So this is a cool move where she sends a ghost, travels as far as she wants, and she can cancel it.
Nope.
And she can also do this quicker version that goes behind you.
They made sure there's no zone in this game.
So, for the most part,
They made
she's
sure.
got a bunch of range attacks.
They don't want the
Yeah.
casuals
and
to
she can
complain.
Get distance with her sword attacks. So she really kind of plays that mid to far game. And if you try jumping in at her, she has that special move that just is a rising sword attack that's just then going to allow her to extend air combos.
Exactly.
Nailed it.
But there's one really cool mechanic involved in all this that makes her just an added layer to make her a little bit more in depth.
Tell us about that layer.
She
Let's
can
peel that onion.
Tap into her dark side, and this changes the properties. On
So it
her
is a move.
special
Okay.
Her fireball becomes a ground spark. It can reach
Ooh.
full screen.
Oh,
It's a
geez.
Short, medium, and far version.
Okay. And so
Okay.
that you have to choose which version, right?
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Pretty quick.
So I gotta turn it back on.
All right. Got to turn on the darkness.
Her shadow charge completely changes, and now it actually teleports her to the location.
Okay.
Yeah, zoning is done, y'all.
Again, cancel it.
Okay. Okay.
or actually go directly to where the ghost is. And she can use that to go behind you, she can cancel it, and she can still do the quick attack.
Okay.
Now, one thing you might notice is when she's doing these moves, the opponent is getting dark side attached to them. which
Yeah.
can stack
Those little
up-
swirly things around there, right?
Exactly, which can stack up to 3 times. Once she turns back to light, all of her light attacks will then do an extra hit of damage, depending on how many stacks she has.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
Now, some of the ghost slashes. Can you do any of those in the air, anything like
Yes,
that? Yeah.
She can do all the ghost flashes in the air and drop down.
Oh, jeez.
Wow.
Combos with it.
What can't she do?
Cameo into air dash. She's
I
in.
don't think she has a command grab.
She does not have a
Okay.
So
Or a pure soul.
So playing as her, your goal is really you're switching back and forth and back and
Exactly.
forth to get
Yes.
as much damage as you can.
Yes, you're going to be wanting to switch it back and forth depending on the range you're at, what the opponent's
Dude, she
skills
looks
are.
cheap. She looks
And
cheap.
you're-
And you're locking them
I
down
guarantee
at
she's
distance
gonna have good
anyway, too.
damage too.
So,
With those 2
let's
launchers.
talk about cameos. I chose Frost.
Okay.
You might be saying, now how am I supposed to be switching in and out in the middle of a fight?
Right.
Liu-Kang's going to be advancing on me. He might do his flying kick, his
Mm.
fireballs, and all that. Well, let's cover a couple of Frost moves. One is the ground ice, straight from Deadly Alliance.
Mm-hmm.
Super fast, low combo starter.
And it seems to cover like a majority of the screen.
Exactly. This is going to be a big time movement check when you're fighting Frost.
Mm-hmm.
You could let it rip at any time.
It's a
You can
summon though, so they could
rip.
jump and get a
That's
full
what keeps
combo.
the opponent on their toes.
And then boom, you've hit it. Swap.
Exactly. She also has orb.
So it's not really a movement
Orb.
check at all.
She sends a frozen orb out, a slow moving orb that'll freeze the opponent if it hits them.
And you got to respect that. That's basically it.
Exactly. A perfect time to switch your stance, get your things going.
Cool.
And then lastly, she has this
Nope.
stalactite move that's a super quick combo ender. Or if she holds it, she gets a secret special 4th move
What?
where she does these stabby stabs. And if you block, you can see this has. Can you
Block.
pick up the controller and
sorry,
block? This will actually push you full screen and do chip.
Yeah,
and
that looks cheap.
back in range to be going for you.
Doesn't look. Yeah, but no one's gonna be zoning though. So
Yes.
Yeah. So
And now the meter burn.
Man, her
or
jump-ins
hold
look
down
good.
Stabby stab. Did that cost any additional meter or anything like
I
that?
believe it's still the same as regular.
Okay.
I believe. I do not have the cooldown times.
Okay.
and also something to mention, still game in progress. Things
Yeah.
are still being tweaked and
Yes.
balanced and whatnot.
Totally.
So things you see here, damage wise, and that sort of thing, may change. Obviously. So.
So-
just
Oh,
keep
there's
that in mind.
there's a very good chance.
Yes.
There's a very good chance.
Well,
they
I'll
will.
remember the combo I did back in
Oh, here he
11
goes.
that just didn't work later.
No.
And
Oh,
I
the
still
Dundee.
The Dundee. Yeah.
Dundee, and I still hear about it to this day.
So let's check out our fatal blow. I think the wings are so rad.
No, yeah. Huge fan of the wings.
It's an audible gasp during the fatality.
Yeah. And that is Ashrah. It is super exciting to have her back.
she looks a little hard to use.
Again,
She looks
taking
strong
advantage
though. All
of
those
the
disjointed herd boxes,
and reimagined.
the air dash into
Welcome
the
back,
broke jump in. You
Ashra.
could throw cameos behind that
Still a
too.
demon.
Awesome. Can you set that up for me, sir?
Yes.
You might want to turn the buzzing off of that one.
Gears time. Let's go.
Oh, doing the old buzz.
I'm
Ashrah,
pumped right now.
Another character. Oh,
Lost my mic.
we're good.
Whatever.
Super excited. I loved being in the crowd when you see this.
Let's go.
character, like when Havoc popped.
Yeah.
And when Ashra popped, and you have all these people being like, and of course there are some people, because I saw some videos later of people who like it's been so long, like you said.
Yeah.
Where they're like, who is it? And it takes them a second, then they're like, oh.
Oh yeah, when
that's
you
who
haven't
it
seen
is.
a character for 16 years,
Right.
It's completely acceptable for you to have to think about who it is, or if you got it wrong, it's okay.
Right.
Like
just like it was that was really cool. It's just because I think one of the we said it earlier, but like we kept on teasing Reptile.
Yeah.
Reptile was getting teased over
a little
and over
bit.
again.
We did a little bit.
And just knowing in my heart what it was really going to be, how long it was going to be, and I mean
Many people didn't know who Serena was.
right.
Right. And with her now having more of this demon form
Serena
and
is,
things like that, right?
cousin of
Even
Melina.
More misleading. Okay to not know, for sure.
But had a really great time with that, and I'm very excited today too because I'm actually going to be doing a character breakdown today.
Let's
You're
go.
gonna do a character break.
Let's go,
How
Tyler.
many times are you gonna mess up inputs?
I don't know.
Okay.
You have been playing Geras a lot, so I have context.
Tyler, show me Geras, bro.
Steph and I went through it yesterday, and I feel like it went okay. And I was
Okay.
I'm not doing a
Tyler,
bunch of-
don't fuck up. This is my guy right here.
And that's the cool thing. Let me just talk real quick about Geras. Is he has a lot of tricky stuff you can do, but just on a base level, you can still, if you're not an uber pro, you can still do a chunky amount of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
So Geras, just a quick thing about Geras' gameplay. He's a brawler, right? But there are times where Geras wants to keep you away, like you want to stay away from them, so Geras can set up some of the traps we've been talking about that I'll be showing you in a little bit. So he can lock you down in those ways as well.
In a little bit. Show us right now, bro.
I think Geras is going to be good for really a lot of players. Players who like command grabs, players who like big brawlers,
Players
who
like to play like Tyler.
players like but then also he has a lot of sort of maybe I guess upper level moves that some of the higher level players can leverage too.
Oh, yeah,
Which
yeah.
I've been playing Geras for a little bit now, and I'm just starting to test those.
Geras was pretty popular in MK11.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think in this game he's definitely a thinking man's grappler and
Right.
brawler.
Oh, see that
Well,
may be.
I don't like to think though.
So let's actually go ahead and talk about him. I am going to go with I went with Goro.
Ooh, his movement looks good.
Because I love Goro, and also he does help with my game plan a lot, and we'll go through that in a little bit.
And you like a team of bigs.
I do. So just real quick, Goro has a couple moves. He has punch in the air, right? So you can do that.
Punch,
To,
yep.
You can do that to sort of elongate combos sometimes. things
Okay.
Like that. He also has stomp.
You can't have Goro without Stomp.
Now
Long
listen,
startup. Long
Stomp is
startup.
different. Stomp takes your entire bar.
Oh, it does.
Oh.
See?
So I know people will be like stomp. You have to commit to it. And then finally, he has a thing called the omelet toss, which is I just did the wrong button.
No, that's punch walk.
Punch walk again.
That's punch walk.
He has omelet toss, where he will throw you up in the air.
Omelet.
Ooh, okay.
So that's
Dude,
that
Geras
can be
is so
like,
sick.
If you're ducking, for instance, that can be it can be used to
Omelet toss?
Don't do that. So
My
that's
God.
I want to go through some of the
Tombstone
strings
pile
because they all
driver.
Kind of make sense a little bit how he works. Probably my favorite string he has is forward 4-4, which is just hits the ground, pops you up. It's a low.
Did he make a little sandcastle there?
He
What
makes a
happened?
little sand at the end.
We got a launching.
Knocks you
We
up.
got a launching low,
For
y'all.
this, then you can start doing.
We got a launching low, y'all. Gears got a launching low.
He has 4
Salvation. We
easy
waited 5
grabs
years
he
for
can do in
this.
the air based off his air combos. So
We got a
he has
launching
this.
low after all this time, y'all. We got
I'll
one.
give you the old
We got one now.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. Which you are a fan of.
We waited all this time.
Did,
choke slam.
Salvation.
sides of the opponents
Yes,
on
you can
that.
choose what side to switch, and then you can do this with different inputs. Oh, I did it wrong. Sorry.
And when you say with different inputs, what do you?
Different punches.
Let's
in the air
go.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Lead
Gotcha.
to different things. So one is 1-2, the other is 2-1,
Gotcha.
and then he's got this one where he'll just. Oh, I did that wrong.
It's really neat. to
Dude,
see
his
how
animations are so
combat
sick.
sends you grappling.
Yeah.
Oh my God, the
Pretty much, like, they'll
knee.
knee you away.
Landing that knee right on that chin.
Huge fan. I just
It's
love.
so
I'm
fun.
so in love with it.
He also has this overhead, which is so it's not.
No
it's not safe
way.
entirely, but it's you can throw this out there quite a bit because you get. a
It's
big
fast,
amount of
too.
attack, and you're
Right.
back in the
Dude,
back.
we're mixing with
Um,
Gears. No
You've got back
way.
one, too,
No way
which
we're
is neat, 'cause
mixing.
This is that range where you you don't want to be here. Get a little closer, right? And
Yeah,
that can
yeah.
Cancel too, so you can do like.
Oh
you
my
brought a bow
God,
down.
the
Let's
clothesline.
do throws real quick before I forget, because I know people get mad if we forget the throws, and I understand that.
They are very cool.
Okay, Goro beat his
Goro
ass.
kind of got a glow up too for
He did
anybody
a
that
little
didn't
bit,
notice,
yes.
right?
Yeah, Goro
From the
looking
earlier,
sexy.
like, first views of Goro. Oh, he's gotten a glow up.
I don't want to forget this too, because I know people want to see.
Let's
it. He
go!
does Indeed, have body splash.
Let's
and if
go.
a character has a
It's
body
not as
splash,
active, though,
that's
but it's okay.
Instant means Tyler's gonna play.
I can already tell it's not as active.
This is one of the cooler moves too. He's
That's
got,
fine.
I think we've all seen the wall he can do.
He's got a little belly bump.
Ooh.
Little belly
And
bump.
you'll throw him through the wall. And here's the other thing: you can kind of throw this out, like from distance. Let me get a little far away from you. You can kind of, even like it's not a projectile, but it can be kind of feel like one in a way.
Right. And the beginning reminds me of how people block in No Mercy for N64.
It really does.
So that's important.
There it
too.
is. There
right.
it is. Yep. I'm gonna go over some specials now. So this is the one that changes his game.
Okay.
It's called Countdown, and he'll put a hourglass out, right? If, and this is what I was talking about, he wants to keep you out. Like got it. Now I have 3 loaded. Once he has 3 loaded, he can do it again, up behind you, and now you are frozen. And the last move you take is the reaction you have. Like
So it's not a
frozen
parry.
from the last game.
Right.
If you meter burn it, you have 3 already. Now throw
Whoa. You're not zoning Geras. Y'all thought Sandtrap was bad last game? Now it's comboing you.
Harder. Go ahead. So if you do that, you can. If you're hard reading things like that, you can get behind him and whatnot.
Sure.
So once you have that out, the game changes.
Right.
They are afraid of moving. Now it's blockable. It is blockable, but the game.
How are you gonna block that?
By blocking?
When they're starting to read it.
Okay, all right, I got you.
Here's another thing. Go ahead and do some damage to me. Okay.
Let's
Now, we have
go.
it set to 1% right now, but when you do that, the other thing you can do is if you meter burn the snap like that, you can redo what you've done, go back to where you were,
Rewind time,
and get your health back.
What?
Nice. And
So-
that uses the same clocks that you would charge for the
Yes.
So
behind
you can charge the clock,
Mm-hmm.
and once that clock is fully charged at 3 times or
Yes.
whatever, then you have multiple moves that branch from that.
Yes.
That move was kind of shit in 11, and I expected to be kind of shit in this game. I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
It gets better.
Oh my god.
I'll
I didn't
explain
show
why
you
once
one of
they
the,
once I get a gap to
different
talk.
strings on purpose.
Oh, okay.
So you can do this. This string, as you see, brings out an hourglass. And guess what? That counts.
That counts.
It does.
Oh,
Let's move
that's
on.
cool.
Oh, really?
Let's
Okay.
do another move.
Okay.
Sandstorm. Right?
Now, is there different distances for Sandstorm, or is it track?
Yes, there are.
Different distances. Gotcha.
So it's like Sand Pillar,
Also
okay.
can be a meterless launcher.
Oh.
Right? So you can be like this.
Ooh.
But I can do that. Meterless launcher. Now, where they're standing in the sandstorm depends on where they like. If they're at the back of it, they'll fly backwards. If they're in
Gotcha.
the front of it, they're front.
That's
forwards.
science.
Now, if I meter burn it, you gotta set. See that another clock? It'll time out, and then explode. So you're kind of controlling space.
Right.
But that also adds to your clock.
Interesting.
So
And that's going to force them to either advance or back up. Back up is good for you. Advancing, then
Right.
you can go for your mix-ups.
So, super cool stuff you can do with that. I really enjoy just hitting it, and then you can, that's probably for later.
Oh.
So it could change the way the game's played.
Yeah. He plays his own game.
What I just showed was world stop, just back forward 1. You can just stop time, and I can do this. Now I can go on either side too, where I can hold back and land there.
Okay.
If you meter burn it,
Launches, yeah.
you know the time stop.
Let's go.
Oh, man. He seems pretty nasty.
He is nasty.
Yeah.
He seems pretty nasty.
The effects are amazing looking too.
He definitely. He does have a command grab, which you can throw
Ooh.
away, or you can throw toward. Oops, sorry. Like that. Now here's the fun part. Let's say you're in the corner.
Let's say you're.
What's the range like
I
on that
want-
command grab?
I would love Liu Kang to be in the corner.
Right.
So I can do that, right?
Yep, there he goes.
Or, if I want to do more damage, anytime you throw someone away from the corner, you get the one.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's nasty.
So if I'm throwing
19%?
so you can give up good spacing if you want to cash out that extra damage.
Damage or positioning.
Like,
yeah.
is this gonna end the round?
Right.
If I do that, throw them out.
Yeah, totally.
19% on a grab?
Yeah.
So that command grab's really great. It can also
Don't nerf that.
It'll combo too. Like if it's in the air, you can't combo on the ground. But if
Don't
it's-
nerf that. He needs
The
that.
range on it is also very interesting.
Yeah, so you can do it from close, but also right about here. So
Yeah, that's really, really
you
good.
always and also just point blank.
Right.
So he's pretty much good up close, mid, and far.
Far, he has a little more trouble far.
Sure.
Far, he's going to be able to set up his stuff.
I was gonna say,
not
then
as
you're
much
just-
press advantage.
You're putting up
right.
clocks.
But
if
you
you're
will
far.
also you can start getting hit with projectiles during that period.
Right.
Right.
And also you will notice the more you play against the Geras, the snap thing. I've been blocked on it a whole bunch of times because people know that you're trying
Sure.
to set that up.
But now, obviously, then if they have the mental stack where they are then focused on blocking it or punishing it or doing fireballs, that means that's your opportunity. You've established that. You conditioned it.
See, there's some
Now
things I
you're
really
moving
want to see that they
forward
won't
and
show,
then
man.
overhead, his
Like they
legs,
won't
his
show
back.
buttons.
Right.
They won't
If
show
you're
his
doing something
his
that
block
makes you
dash, but that's fine.
pause,
We'll just have to
that's
see
it
for ourselves on day one.
And is it more dangerous?
But everything
to
else I'm
go
liking,
for a
though.
round?
Exactly. Yes.
Right. And also, they may forget they're looking for the snap, and now they do a combo to you, and you just rewind out of it. You use it for that.
That's a great point.
So next thing we got, this is a, oops, there it was again, sorry. He's got this burst, right? Denial here. And it's just, just kind of a pushback. You can
get off
combo
me.
it. Right.
Nope.
But I would say that's not the time you can do it. But the cool thing is, it is his metered, it does
His armor.
armor move, yes, sorry.
Oh, okay.
Armor.
So let's say I'm in the corner, and I want to wake up to it. I can, knock me, there we go.
Gotcha. Get off of me.
And
Get
it's
off
really
me.
good if like I get jumped on in the so like
Yeah, it's like his up 3.
Yeah, it's just your
Right.
get off.
Like his up 3.
Yes,
Okay.
For sure.
so he does have that. I mean Geras, it seems like he has a lot. I will say once you start playing it, it all sort of flows together very, very well.
Right.
Once you start getting the game plan down, he has this move here which is really cool. So go full screen for me. I can do this, and now look, I am ethereal. Now hit me. If you hit me, I can take it. Oh, I can take a hit, right? So hold on, and then I will go back where I started.
Wait, what?
Projectiles.
Oh,
right?
really?
But now I can do like things like this, where I will walk you down. I know I have a hit I can take. Or
Do
I
you
can
take
walk down and be
damage?
Like, what's he doing? What's he doing? And I can still do moves.
That's so cool.
Now here's where it
What?
This has been.
I'm
pretty
setting
crazy
that up.
already.
Fuck the other
Like, I
thing.
don't know what
Fuck the
next
other thing.
level
I'm
of
setting
crazy
that up.
would be.
We've never done one of these, but wait, there's more.
There is.
I go
one
for a
more
mix,
thing
you
that
block
actually
it, you hit me,
can
doesn't
do
matter, I
because
go
I'm
back.
not good at doing it yet, but it's really cool. So the meter burn version will freeze time, and you're able to use your clone and yourself.
That's dumb as hell, but don't nerf
Let's
that.
take a look at that video.
Don't nerf that. I'm going up for a command grab. You punish that. I just go back. It doesn't matter. Wait, why'd the sound go out? Sound go out for y'all too?
That's so cool.
Right.
Oh,
Really
it's
give
just
me some
okay.
catchy vibes.
That
Don't nerf
part
that.
will probably be the last thing I put in.
That's
my repertoire,
broke.
And it'll
Right.
probably be something simple for myself.
That's broke
I'm just
as
an
hell.
average player, but I've already
I don't think they
started finding
thought that
things.
move through. I've already got
So,
theories in my mind
that's
about how
this.
broke that's
It's
going to be.
A ton of fun.
Don't
I
nerf
really
that,
like
though.
it.
Fatal blow.
You're
Yep.
right.
I was gonna say he didn't do his fatal blow, bud.
Let's do that. Oh, right. So it is from about where you start a battle is where as its distance.
That reverse time, like, combo move is ass, though. I already know it's going to be ass. But that you go back after they hit you, that's going to be fucking broke. That's going to be broke.
This is so painful looking.
He'll be fine.
The reason like a reverse time combo move is ass is because, like, any good player is just going to do a combo where there's not a lot of recovery,
Awesome.
and then they're just going to re-combo
So
you.
that
You know what I mean? Like, remember when
That's
that would
Geras.
happen to
That's
Gur?
Geras.
Like in
I think
tournament, you
a
know what I
lot
mean?
of
That's all
times
that's going to
with
happen.
brawlers,
But
like
it's fine. It's fine. We just won't use that move.
simplistic,
But that other move is
like,
broke. Like, don't nerf that
obviously
move.
kind of
He needs
dumb
it.
and derpy,
Right.
and he's the opposite of that. He is a fairly complex, nuanced.
Well, he's got to protect the hourglass, so he's got to
Right.
be
He's a
fully
smart
loaded
guy.
with anything that he needs.
And like I said too, because I'm obviously like a lot of players out there, average if not a percent more.
Right.
And I've still found so much to do, and I haven't even scratched the surface of some of the other stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see what players who are far better than me are able to figure out. Because right now, doing the stuff I'm doing, I'm having a blast.
Or if you just want to knock someone in the air and do a pile driver, you can just
Still
easily
fun.
do that too.
Still
Yeah.
fun.
And it happens.
Gears
a lot.
looks awesome, y'all.
It's very
Still
easy
want to
to
know what
do.
his buttons are like, but
So that would be. Oh, what do we got?
Birthday shout
Let's
outs.
do it.
Let's go. This is what we're here for, y'all.
About to wrap things
This is
up,
what
but
we're
I was
here
like,
for.
No.
Okay.
this is what we're here for. Yo,
No.
Diddle,
Got
thank you
it.
for the raid, bro.
Okay. All right. Let me find my.
That's what
list.
we're here for. Birthday shout outs.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Again, why do people say we're dorks? I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. All right. Any names I butcher, please fix. All right. Happy birthday to Bryce Butler, Andy Senesac, Allison Adams, Brendan Gooley.
Okay, I don't
Dang
care
it.
about this. I want a Gears Theory Craft. So if you throw them and there's no corner, you can get that 19% grab, right? So like Gears' whole thing is going to be like splat overhead, launching low, mids, and that 19% command grab. That's going to be like his whole game, right? And then like he's going to have that move where he like powers up, and then if they hit him, he goes back. So we're going to be trying to get that up all the time. Because listen, if you walk up and you go for a 19% command grab, and they like read you and punish you, and all that happens is you go back, that's fucking broke. That's fucking dumb as hell. But don't nerf that. He needs that. He needs that. Don't nerf that. Leave that right where it is. You know what I'm saying? And then he's got Sand Pillar. He's got he can load the thing up so he becomes like impossible to zone. Then he's got cameos on top of that. Man, Geras is man. Like they didn't show some of the most important stuff, which is obviously button speed, his block dash, what his block dash is looking like, but he's looking awesome. Wait, hold on, what's this?
Abide no vigilantes.
You misread our intent, Li Mei.
She has Cameo Frost. I misspoke, but I was right about Sector.
Oh, they're doing a match. They're doing a match with like the developer. Okay.
Starts off with that overhead. So one cool thing about her dropkick overhead is she can actually
Ooh, nice anti-air.
not commit to the overhead part.
Oh, really?
That was a lot of hits for just 23%.
Got some sector homering
Ooh,
rockets,
Cyrex
too.
came in. No, Matt, I'm just kidding. Cyrex came in with the rocket.
Too. Doesn't backbend.
It's such a great way to lock them down, make them
Mhm.
you can't do a lot.
Yeah, Cameo Sector has he's got exactly what you expect.
Right.
Teleport, flamethrower, immune.
Some low poke and
So that Li Mei Lion uppercut move is really, really fast.
Lion uppercut, because I'm not lying. Not lying with the lion.
I love her slide pop up.
Yeah, me too.
It's so much fun to use.
Oh, hits the fatal blow.
And we're going to get to use Li Mei soon, y'all, in the beta.
I do not think Smoke is going to come back from this.
No, he smoked.
The ending of this fatal blow is one of my favorites.
The lion.
Why you always lying? Oh my god.
Oh, there's always round two.
See, that's one thing that 16-bit said that is cap. Is that's going to be a movement check. It's not though, because it's a summon attack and like it's a low. And people are just going to be block dashing and jumping.
I like it a lot.
So like that's not going to hit anyone that's moving like ever.
Does that sector uppercut track?
Yes, it does, and it pops up for a combo.
Nice.
Like obviously you let a block there instead of holding
Right.
like because the combo would have been over, but second comes in.
Ooh, Sector with the setup. I mean Cyrex. Cyrex with that rocket setup.
Doing this.
Magic.
Magic.
Ooh.
Oh, lantern.
Gotta dodge real quick on.
Well, Smoke is getting a lot of jumping, so you gotta use. the
Smoke
lantern
looks
to
fast,
prevent
y'all.
She has
Ooh, the armored knee though.
and then control the hero with lantern. It's super fun.
Ooh, nice punish.
There to just get rid of that other camera.
Yes. Now you can see fading distance. Oh,
Oh.
there she goes.
Yeah, it's a punish.
Admittedly mean. How to break her though. Remember, in this game, breaker takes 3 bars.
Right.
And you have a cameo too.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Ooh, that was nice. That was spicy. Into the setup with Sector. With Cyrex. Dude, that was clean from that smoke. Okay.
Smoke on it.
Oh my god, just doesn't. Cyrex just made her not even exist anymore.
I'm glad we were able to throw it in there.
One of my top 5 all-time favorites.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, I love Cyrex.
To the QA team, always putting together amazing fights, doing great stuff down there. Well, that's it for today. We showed 3 characters. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah. Good breakdown. Saw some environments with Tiago.
Very exciting.
And we covered all these eras. We got a character from the old arcade era, 2D era, 3D era, and then literally someone who debuted in the last game. There's something for everybody.
And they are all a part of the new era.
That's right.
The new timeline.
So awesome! Thank you so much. I wanna make a promise for next time.
A promise.
We've been hearing this a lot, and we're not gonna do them every time. There will be a belt battle at the next stream. There will be a belt battle.
I don't believe it.
Don't know who you're gonna play.
Me?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
I guess we'll
We'll find out.
Tune in next time. We'll have some more stuff to show you. No date yet, but we will be back as soon as we possibly can. And there will be a belt battle. You have something?
Pre-order. Be sure you pre-order it. Get Shang Tsung. And
Well, all right, y'all. Everyone on the YouTube side, appreciate y'all watching. Yeah, that was crazy. We got to see Smoke, Ashra, Geras. I'm loving how Geras looks. One thing about the Kombat cast that I really don't like is they don't go over like block dash or buttons. You know what I mean? And it's not like, I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to go over. Like, oh, look at their down one, look at their stand one, look at their block dash. I feel like it wouldn't be that hard to go over, but they just don't for some reason. But so yeah, I'm curious to see how Geras's are. But yeah, that's gonna be it for the YouTube side. I appreciate everyone so much, and yeah, it's gonna be it. Really looking forward to playing Geras. Really looking forward to the beta. The beta's in a week. I'm gonna be streaming that, uploading that, and later, y'all.